My name's Jonathan Norman from the Major Projects Knowledge Hub, and this morning I'm interviewing Simon Addyman and Graham Thomson on the subject of innovative procurement and smart contracting. So, Simon, on the Bank Underground redevelopment project, you use something called innovative contractor engagement. I wondered if you'd like to just say a word or two about why that was such a game changer for major projects. And then, Graham, if you'd like to expand on that and talk about why you think it could enable other forms of innovative working in project.
Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. I think its primary focus on value and drawing out innovation from the supply chain. These were the main focuses of the ICE process. And I think that's what really made it stand out. By providing a confidentiality agreement, we were able to draw out innovation from not just the tier ones, but the supply chain below that supporting the tier ones, and bring that into creating better value for the client and beyond just the client. So during that procurement process, we were able to connect various stakeholders with proposed innovations from the supply chain. That creates perhaps what we call a connection between the demand chain and the supply chain. And there is, of course, much innovation out there to be had. And I think only by providing that confidentiality, by creating that connectivity between the client, the stakeholders and the supply chain, actually during that procurement process, are we going to draw some of the innovations needed for things like DFMA, blockchain, etc. These are very exploratory at this stages, but I think if we can start to use the methodology as a way of both connecting the demand and the supply chain and drawing out the innovation to create value, then we've got much better opportunity to much more high-performing projects.
Graham, any thoughts on that?
So I was going to say, I'm in heated agreement with Simon. What you need to do is have a procurement process and procurement strategy that drives innovation. And what drives innovation is to bring the supply chain into the equation as early as possible and align their commercial objectives with the commercial objectives of the project sponsor throughout as much of the project as you can. And project alliancing does that right from the very outset of the project right through to project handover and in a number of cases into the operation phase as well. When you encourage innovation and you've got a commercial objectives aligned, then that then drives the adoption of newer technologies to deliver projects more efficiently and effectively. And there's a number of blockchain applications that are being worked on in other industries at the moment that have got such parallels in the construction industry. And if you've got innovation as a big driver, then you're going to lead to earlier adoption of those technologies than you otherwise would. But again, it goes back to, it's all got to be underpinned by the procurement strategy, and a procurement strategy driving innovation is going to lead to innovative benefits.